In today's video, I'm going to be trying to win the Australian GP in a realistic performance sauber on F124. I'm going to be starting from the very back as well as showing the setup that I'm going to be using in this challenge. With that being said, let's hit the grid and find out. So here we are on the grid here in Albert Park, Australia. This is the strategy that I'm going to be using today, starting on the hard compound tyres and then going to the mediums later. The reason for that is I want the faster, more grippy, more competitive tyres as I'm trying to make those race-winning moves towards the end of the actual race. Going over to the setup, this is the setup that I'm going to be using in today's challenge, and this is something that you can write down as well to be using when you're racing Albert Park at home. So, enough waffle, let's get on to the grid. You can see starting at the very back with realistic performance on the cars, so it's going to be quite difficult and quite critical to make sure that we don't lose time to the front runners, especially in the opening laps of the race. Turn 1 will always be a bit different. You can actually see a lot of people on the soft compound tyres, and we're able to sneak around the outside. There's so many cars there, and we're able to already get up into 15th. I haven't done a race against the AI in months, of course, because of the whole esports preparation. Oh, that's a bit tight. Still pretty wide, actually. Okay, I'm on the grass. Are we still too wide? But I'll keep the position. Up the inside. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, as I was saying before we got involved in that bit of chaos, yeah, basically just because of esports preparation, I haven't had time to even do an AI race. So I have not done anything against the AI system in F124 in literal months. So this is going to be a bit of a learning curve for me, as they're quite fast on the straights, it seems. Going through the high-speed chicane is a bit weird, because we're seemingly the only car on the hard compound tyres and quite a lot of people on the mediums. So we need to find our groove, settle in, and get up to pace ASAP. We've already used quite a lot of battery on the first lap, and as it seems, the AI are going to be quite fast in the straight line as well. Bit of a snap of oversteer. Of course, these tyres are not going to be that good for me right now, but we need to really crack on at the moment. As I saw last lap, the AI are so quick on the straight. So let's see if that replicates itself again on lap 2. Seems that we have a more comparable straight line speed. Oh, it's much nicer. We're going to turn the battery down, start saving the battery for the left, through the right. Can we get anything on Albon here? We're going to have to go... You're going to use a lot of battery, actually, but we are going to try and make the move down the inside. Oh, we actually go deep. Oh! We've been switchbacked by the AI. Hello. Jesus. Right, Albon does not have the DRS, so we need to get the move done into turn 1 this lap. Okay. Now we have the move done, but a bit of a gap to Fernando. It was my fault from doing the initial mistake. Using a little bit of battery here, but yeah, we're going to have to hope that Albon doesn't attack us into this high-speed chicane, and then we can start cracking on to catch the cars ahead. On the mini-map, a McLaren is starting to run away just a little bit in the lead, so we have to be a bit careful of that. Of course, not much we can do about it right now. We just need to keep our pace high, avoid taking corner cut warnings, taking any penalties, so that we can be as close as possible for later in the race. And definitely the further we go into the stint, their tyres should degrade, of course, and our tyres should get better relatively. But if we use a lot of battery, we might be able to get DRS for the back straight. Starting to feel more comfortable with this car as well. Of course, I haven't driven on realistic performance at all for literal months, maybe even half a year. That was a really sloppy section. Gonna be close to get the DRS. Ah, we're gonna be in it. We deployed a lot of battery, but we only just was able to capitalize on it. We get inside of the DRS. That was nice. Cars battling up ahead. I think that was a Mercedes and a Ferrari. Right, all over the back of Fernando now. The train seems to be holding up each other quite a lot. No point deploying battery down here straight. I'm going to save it, actually. See if we can do something on the exit of turn 1. A lot of these cars will start boxing now. We're not going to be close enough to do anything on the exit either. A lot of these cars will start boxing and doing their strategy pretty soon. That wasn't really planned. Largely improvised. But it was fantastic nevertheless. Okay, we should be safe to Fernando, so we can turn off, put the battery back to none, start harvesting a bit. With this high-speed chicane. The soft runners are still going. It's a bit surprising to me, to be honest. All over the back of Checo. Yellow flag up ahead. Oh no, we can't. Can we overtake? We can. Mate, this is...
And some information on Leclerc.
What?
Okay, they're out of this race.
Can we just... So what's even gone on here? So we've somehow snuck up the inside of Checo. Leclerc's decided to box at the last moment. So what... Somehow we've avoided the back of Carlos. So now we're on board with Lewis. He just about avoids Leclerc. So this is the strangest thing ever. He's completely just slammed. Is that Alonso? It must have been. No, it wasn't Alonso. It was Stroll, surely. Yeah, it was Stroll. Right, one more look at this and we'll carry on. Because Stroll's been shafted. Oh, that's unlucky. I don't think there's going to be a safety car, though. Somehow. That's cost us a lot of lap time to leader. But somehow we've made up so many positions from that. That's incredible. Okay, I think the leaders are in. Or the leader. Okay, they're all in the box. And they're going to hard compound tyres. So Norris is leading the race. Right, in pit lane. This is quite a difficult pit entry here. Just about got it slowed down. Oh, what's my manual pit stop button?
Joe's in the pits. That's Joe in the pits now.
I guess I didn't know what button it was. And we got held by the car head. That has not gone well. Wait, how are they on mediums? Oh, we might have fluffed the strategy. Maybe starting on softs would have been better. Let's see what we can do to side. So we're P7 at the moment. Quite a few laps left to do something, especially if we have a lap pressure tyres. We should just be able to. Small lift for the right-hander. Right, lovely job. In the DRS now, Carlos Sainz. We should get a double DRS here. Purple final sector. I think we could still be on for a podium here, to be honest. I think it's very realistic. Right, purple sector 1. We're not going to use overtake down this straight, I don't think. We're going to try and be a bit strategical here. Use the DRS to close into Sainz. Have a good chicane and overtake him on the exit. That'll be my plan. We execute that plan. We can. Down the inside. Don't go deep like Alex Albon. And we are through. Only just going to miss out on the DRS of the cars ahead, though. Russell being on the hard compound tyres, we're going to have to drain a lot of battery. Wow. It was practically in Sydney on that turn 1. Have to make sure that Carlos can't have an overtaking move on us. Yeah, we pushed too early. We should have probably waited a lap. So now Carlos is going to get us back. Yeah, we should have waited a lap and then overtaken Carlos, probably. Because, yeah, I think Sainz won't get the DRS. What is really good news for me. Now, if we overtake Sainz on this back straight, have a good chicane, we need to make sure that we don't lose time battling, though. Then we should leapfrog into the DRS of Lewis Hamilton. Purple middle. Love to see it. 7/10 behind. We have to do a good corner here just to make sure we don't slip out of it. Lovely. We might have just played a genius stroke there. Because now Sainz is out of our DRS. So Sainz must have made a mistake on the chicane. Because we haven't got long to try and make up into a podium paying place. I think good chicane, overtake Lewis on the exit here is the plan. Well, we're going to have to go around the outside. He basically just waves us through. Lovely jubbly. And now all over the back of Piastri, Verstappen and Russell. Yeah, Norris is checked out. It would have been very hard to sort of keep him behind in this race. Or catch him at 2, I should say. Right, 2 laps to go. Oh, Hamilton's coming back at us. We turned off our battery a bit too early. Luckily was able just to keep him behind. I want to try and do what I did to Hamilton to Russell. I want a good run for the chicane, and then I can get... Well, I was going to say a lot, but now you see Verstappen and Piastri are side by side. That's going to compromise the run of Russell. Can we get to the inside? Yes, we can. Going to have to use a lot of battery. Can we also make a move on Piastri down the inside? 3 wide. Get the move done. Oh, let's go. Right, now we're going to lift, stay behind for the DRS detection on Verstappen. Lovely jubbly. DLS chicken at full play here. Oh my god, I've made a mistake on the final corner. Right, you can see how much we're actually losing on the straight even to Verstappen with the DRS wide open. So, if we can have our way in this situation, if we can maximize it and strategically plan it, we'll stay behind Verstappen here, have a good section to open up the lap. The rear tyres are starting to dead, starting to go off the cliff, starting to slide, starting to lose a lot of traction. We don't have a lot of battery. We need a good right-hander here. Right, we want to now dump a lot of that battery. If we can stay close to Verstappen, if not overtake him into the chicane. I don't think we can overtake him into the chicane, to be honest. We don't have enough battery. In fact, we're going to be defending from Piastri. This is going to be quite difficult. We're going to be all over the back of Verstappen. Oh, we had a big twitch of oversteer. DRS wide open, though. Final sector. DRS is flashing. ERS is flashing from Verstappen. So of us. Can we go down the inside? We're going to have a look anyway. Side by side into the apex. Have to leave room on the exit. We just about do it. We get ahead of him on the final lap of the race. So in a realistic performance, kick Sauber, we have gone from the back of the grid, messed up our pit stop, made a few mistakes in our strategy, but we're going to have a drag race line. We're going to get into P2 in this race. We're going to only get it by half a tenth. Ah, what a race. That was a lot of fun, actually. I did enjoy that. That was good fun. So yeah, going from last to P2, clinching it on the final lap of the race to get that P2 position. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I actually had a lot more fun recording that video than I expected to do, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it at home as well. And this is the kind of vibe of the channel going forward, that we're going to be doing a lot of tutorials, a lot of guides to help you improve but then also spicing it up and mixing it up with these kind of fun challenges, fun videos as well. And that's going to spread across iRacing, Lamar Ultimate, and my channel is going to become more global in terms of the racing games that I play. So hopefully you enjoyed that trajectory, and let me know if you have any games that you want me to play or cars that you want me to drive down in the comments as well. So thank you everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Grazie, ciao ciao, bye bye.